right, hello. Should be live, should be good. Kickoff is mere moments away. As this is going to be, this is going to be a very important game for Miami. But welcome in, hello. Here we go. Miami's going to get the ball first, receiving the kickoff in this one. College season is over, so we have a full painted end zones. Kickoff is underway. And now at the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins will begin this game with the ball from the 30. And out comes Tua Tagovailoa. Tough loss last week Miami had against Green Bay on Thanksgiving. So today, oh damn, what's up? It's a big one today. We're trying to bounce back after the loss to Green Bay on Thanksgiving. Tua under center, back behind him with a fullback as well behind him. First play of the game for the Dolphins. Going to be a handoff up the middle for Devon Achane. Has room to run. Going to pick up about 7. All right, there we go. Good start. Oh yeah, the Hurricanes. Hey, at least Bama got knocked out by SMU losing. So at least Bama ain't in. It does look like the Canes didn't get a shot in the CFP, even with all that happened during the championship games. But at least Bama did not get in. All right, 2nd and 3. Tua in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Pressure has time, going to throw it over the middle, and that's caught for a first down and more by Jalen Waddle. Past midfield, past the 45 down to the 43. Jalen Waddle on the reception. Oh, and there's a flags flying scuffle in post play. Eichenberg was on the ground. This might be tacking on yards to this. All right, so yeah, the U is probably going to beat Bama, so that shows that they should have had the chance to get in. Unnecessary roughness on the Jets is the penalty. An attack on 15 to the end of the play. Calling it on former Dolphin Sam Iguavna. All right. It's similar to what FSU had to do last year. If FSU beat Georgia, that means they should prove that they should have been in the playoffs. Miami beats Bama. It proves that they should have been in. And I know Cam Ward is going back and forth on if he's going to be playing or not in that game. I hope he is. But at the same time, I would not blame him if he doesn't. All right, so after the 15-yard penalty, Miami has ball at the plus 28. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. Going to fake a toss left, looking to throw. Pass over the middle. Is caught by Tyreek Hill for a gain of 11. A first down, Miami. I don't... No, it's not the Orange Bowl. I don't know. With the fact that, there's going to be, 6 or 7 bowl games reserved for the playoff, I don't remember all that are, still available for the U to play in. It's going to be another, New Year's 6 bowl, which is the good thing. So ball now on the 17. Tua in shotgun, back to his right. Going to look to throw once again. Pressure coming past right side. Caught by Achane. Has room to run to 5 and brought down at the 3. It was that halfback angle screen again. I love that play design so much. Just simple Texas screen, and it works so well. And Aaron Brewer, man, he's been such a fantastic sign-in for Miami this year. Playing so well despite everything. Right, 1st and goal, and they're showing Rodgers on the sideline for who knows why. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to hand this off to Achane up the middle, and he's going to get nowhere. Stuffed at the line for no gain. 2nd and goal coming up. Yeah, I saw that. It's but it was unrealistic to go into the season expecting Tyreek to have similar numbers to what he had last year. It was just unrealistic. Like, he had such a good season last year, and the defenses were going to adjust. So it just made too much sense. But that's why the emergence of Jonnu Smith has been so important. Same with Achane. To a shotgun back behind him, two receiving options to each side. First and goal, second and goal from the 3. Gonna hand off once again to Achane up the middle, and he stumbles and is down at the 1. Oh, if he kept his footing, he's in. If he kept his footing, he is in. Was it with how Tyreek's been playing the past few weeks? I do like it. I'm hoping that next year we're able to like scheme up more ways. I'm also hoping Tyreek is back next year. He's been hinting that shit. Third and goal from the 1. Tua under center, back and fullback behind him. Gonna look to throw, pass, goal line fade left side and incomplete, but flags flying. Gonna be DPI against DJ Reed. Give Miami a first and goal at the 1. Thank you very much. Yep, DPI. It wasn't necessarily a goal line fade. Yeah, it was a comeback route, but clear DPI there. All right, we take that. Now you have to punch it in. You have to punch it in now. You can't escape this drive with nothing. Ball on the half-yard line, basically. To a shotgun, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna send a man in motion. Handoff up the middle. Achane gonna lose about 2 on the play. Why can we not score from the 1 and in? Why? This should be the easiest thing to do. Like, give it to Ingold again. Do a fullback dive. It worked earlier in the season. We haven't done this since he's been out and since he's come back. Like, come on. Ball now on to 2 for second and goal. 2 a shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. To a handoff up the middle for Achane, bulldozing forward and gets in. Touchdown Miami. That's how you get the scoring started. There we go. Beautiful opening drive. 2-yard touchdown run for Achane. Achane's been such a bright spot this season. Like, such a bright spot. But we got, 2 more years left for him under his contract? Hopefully we can extend him next off season. But that's how you start a game. The extra point by Jason Sanders, he missed it to the left. He went all of November perfect, only to miss his first kick. And come on. All right, 6-0 lead for Miami with 10:24 to play, bringing us to our first commercial break. He goes all of November perfect, only to miss his first kick of December. Man. All right. But still, that's a fantastic opening drive. I like what I saw. Just keep building off of it. Simple. Just keep building off of it. Damn, Atlanta got the scoring starting early as well against Minnesota. Okay. Tennessee up 3-0. I have no idea what to expect from that Tennessee-Jacksonville game. No idea. Nice. Yeah, it's always good in any of the sports games to just get one up on Boston when I can. Again, it's weird how being a South Florida sports fan, like 75% of the other major sports I have a vendetta against Boston for. And then it's just, I'm not even all of them because I'm a Yankee fan for baseball, but I don't follow baseball well enough. Again, great opening drive there. I would love to have a simple goal to go situation though. There's no need for us to struggle that badly and have to rely on a DPI to get in. Like, come on, just punch it in. What do you mean Armstead is already questionable to return with a knee injury? The game just fucking... What? Yeah, Kristaps is an interesting player, even in real life as well. Like I talked to some of my friends about like Boston this season and kind of like what Kristaps is to them, and it's always like he gets them to the playoffs and then something ends up happening, which sucks. Is when he's playing, he's electric, but just the nature of things. All right, back from the commercial break. Miami's defense will be seeing the field for the first time today, going against a Jets offense that hasn't done a lot this season, or really at all the past 8 weeks. As Sanders' kickoff is underway, and it will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the thing with the Jets offense. Like, they've lost seven of the last 8. Their offense is a very one-half kind of offense. Either it works well in the first half, then doesn't work in the second, or it works well in the second, but not in the first. And because of that, it causes them to either blow leads or fail to come back. We'll see how it is today. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the right. 1st and 10 from the 30. Rodgers will hand this off up the middle for Braylon Allen. He's going to get about 7 on the play. All right. All right. I am worried about the run game for Miami today a little bit, in part because the Jets do have a good solid running back room. So we'll see. Rodgers gonna play action, look to throw in 2nd and 3, pass over the middle to an open Tyler Conklin, is caught and brought down after picking up the first down near the 47-ish. All right, play action boot there to begin for the second play. Yeah, just gotta be able to guard and can't be falling with play actions too much. Which is tough because again we do struggle against the ground, so play action is a good way to counter that. All right, 1st and 10. 9:15 to play in the first. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right, gonna play action, look to throw. Pass right side to an open. Garrett Wilson is too far outside and incomplete. Lost his number in the sun there, dude. And just off the mark. It's there. It was there. Which is the tough thing about it. Like, it's there. If Rodgers hits that in stride, that's a good pickup. So 2nd and 10. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. And going to hand this off up the middle, and he's going to fight his way to midfield for a gain of about 3. That sets up a 3rd and 7, and it was... I do not know the Jets' 3rd running back. Damn. It was Isaiah Davis on the carry, so it was a 3rd and 8 coming up, as he got about like 2.5 there. Come on, defense. The Jets have yet to get an opening drive touchdown this season. Cannot happen today. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Ball on midfield. 3rd and 8. Miami looking like they're sending pressure. And they do. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Pass left side quick is overthrown. Incomplete. Looking for Garrett Wilson. But a late flag comes in. Come on. No shot. Yeah, pass interference on Miami. Gonna call him Jalen Ramsey. That's such a bad penalty to take. It's not catchable. That pass isn't catchable. Come on. Holland got good pressure there at least to force that errant throw. Like, that pass was behind, man. You can't go back and catch it after just coming off the break like that. All right. The ball now on the 41. Rodgers under center, going to hand this off to Isaiah Davis, right side. He's only going to gain about a yard on the play before being met by Jordan Brooks and a trio of Dolphins. A 2nd and 9 coming up. All right. Just make the stop again. Make the stop again, I guess. I mean, it's rough, man. 7:50 to play in the first. On defense, 2nd and 9. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the left as well. Ball on the 40. Rodgers to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Braylon Allen for a bubble screen, and going to have the blockers to pick up 10 on the play, up to the 30. First down, New York. That's a good play that's on. Good play call. But, yeah, Miami sent pressure, and the screen's a good beater for that. I mean, they could have called Devontae Adams for a hold there against Kohu, but I digress. As a 1st and 10 from the 30. Rodgers under center, back behind him. Going to play action, look to throw. Rodgers with time. Pass left side is caught by Braylon Allen. Makes one man miss. 1st down and more. And out of bounds near the 20. No, near like the 17. He made the stop on defense. And then got a bad call against you. All right. Just don't give up a touchdown on this drive at this point. First and 10, Rodgers and shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Gonna touch pass to the right for Garrett Wilson. Has room to run, making people miss. Finally brought down near the 10. That worked way too well. Like, way too well that worked. Yeah, it's good blocking on that side. I like how Chop was when we made the tackle. Good job tracking the play there by him. 2nd and 2, ball on about the 10. Rodgers under center, 2 receiving options to each side, back behind him. And going to play action, look to throw. Rolling right, pressure coming. Gonna try and step up now, just throwing it away, incomplete. In the vicinity of Devontae Adams, but that was just Rodgers avoiding the sack. If he sidearmed that while falling to the ground, there's 3 Dolphins ready to bring him down. Poyer was the one who made the most contact there, so good on Poyer. He's been having a rough year this year. All right, 3rd and 2. Rodgers in shotgun. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. They need 2 yards. Play clock winding down. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Pass right side is incomplete. It was a lofter, but there's a flag. What's the penalty? Be holding on the Jets. Pressure came off that right side. The flag is in the backfield. It is holding on the Jets. Penalty decline. Miami makes the 3rd down stop. Calling it on Morgan Moses. But the question is, it's a 4th and 2 inside the 10, or near the 10. Do they go for it? Yeah, that's definitely holding. And Chop, man. Chop is doing a great job these past few weeks getting pressure. It's been fantastic to see. All right, but yeah, bring out the field goal unit. And Anders Carlson to make it a 3-point game. The 28-yard kick from the right hash. Kick is up, and it is good. All right. Ended up being a pretty solid drive for the defense. Would have liked to get that stop earlier with the that the DPI was called on. But nonetheless, I mean, you get the stop there, only home to 3. Now it puts the offense in a good spot. I'm just seeing this hit in that Eagles-Panthers game between Gardner Johnson and Xavier Legette. That's a big hit. All right. Yep, we're at commercial break. I like how the defense made the stop there and bend don't break. That's been their style the past few weeks. Is a more bend don't break style, and it works. But yeah, I mean, I saw something earlier in the week, and I was like, the odds if Miami wins out to make the playoffs is like 86%. It's gonna come down to what happens with like the Chargers tonight, what happens with the Broncos today, I believe. No, they're on the bye this week. Yeah, they play the Colts next. God damn, Jerry Jeudy, making plays out there. And the revival arc of Judy's career has been fantastic to see. Like, it's been nice seeing that. Yep, still at commercial break. Still at commercial break. Again, I like what I'm seeing from the defense so far today. They're doing a good job getting the pressure in. Just need to get home. Need to get home with the pressure. And hopefully the offense can capitalize on the fact that they have a lead and can extend it on this upcoming drive. As we're back from commercial break, the Jets set to send this one down. Miami's second drive of the game will be coming up here shortly. And there's the kickoff. It will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami will begin the drive from the 30. All right, what you got, Tua? What you got? Need a drive from you here. And yeah, it seems like Armstead is back. So that was, again, first drive of the game. You had Armstead go down with a knee injury, being questionable. Not great. Good to see him back. Especially because, again, it is still early. There's 5:19 to play in the first. First play of this next drive. Tua in shotgun, a back to each side. And Tua's going to hand this off left side for Jalen Wright. Has some decent enough blocking to pick up 2 on the play for an outside running play. But, man. I don't... Especially with watching the Packers the past few weeks. Like, run counter off of that same exact look. It works. Miami hasn't done it yet, so teams won't expect it from you. You run counter off that same exact look and do what Green Bay's been doing. I mean, who knows if it will truly work, but it's worth a shot. Tua shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and 8, gonna look to throw. Pass right side is caught by Tyreek for a first down and more. Out of bounds at the 45. There we go, Reek. There we go. Again, he's been getting more involved these past few weeks. Nowhere near his involvement last year. But it is still good that he's getting these looks and more. more and more often. All right, 1st and 10, 4:13 to play in the first. What you got? Tua shotgun, back behind him. Going to toss this left side for Jalen Wright. Has some good blocking, going to make one man miss and get 5 on a play to midfield. 2nd down coming up. All right, actually, we'll need a gain of 6 officially. But yeah, like the differences between last year and this year for Tyreek and Waddle. I mean, it makes sense because like, Tua goes down for 4 weeks. They're not gonna have nearly the same production in those weeks. And then even since Tua being back, it's been a completely different style of passing game that Miami's been running. 2nd and 4, Tua shotgun back behind him. Tight end Tua is right in the backfield. Play action, look to throw. Tua with time, plenty of time. Gonna pass it left side finally and be caught for a 1st down and gain of 5 by Jalen Wright. Beautiful pocket. Like an absolute beautiful pocket there. And just good job just working down to get to the check down. Yeah, Tyreek's not really open. It would have had to be an Tyreek is open in a hole shot for someone like Josh Allen or Herbert who have a much stronger arm. But even then, with those guys, it would be a dangerous pass. Tua in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. A back to his left. Gonna look to throw. Pressure coming. Pass left side. Caught by Achane on that halfback angle screen once again to pick up 9. That screenplay, it works way too well. It plays in the fact that the Texas route works way too well consistently also. So like having a screen based off of that route makes too much sense. I'm shocked it hasn't been done before, or at least not with the same clip. So 2nd and 1. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. Handoff up the middle for Achane. That's a 1st down, gain of 5 down to the 30. Under 2 minutes to play in the first. As much as I hate what I'm about to say, it definitely feels like that. Oh, Armstead's on the bench again. God damn. It definitely feels like that by next year, or like the plan for this season was to kind of like feel out both Achane and Jalen Wright for next year for them two to be the primary backs, similar to what's been the case the past few weeks. And then we'll see what happens with Mostert. But I like him seeing from Achane. Tua shotgun back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to toss this left side for Achane. And going to find a lane to pick up about 2.5, maybe 3 on the play, but just not great blocking going there. Like, I would still like Miami to get a proper power back. For as much as I like Devon Achane, as much as I like Jalen Wright, they're not power back. We need a power back. And that would help drastically with the short yardage situations. I'm just not sure exactly what that power back would look like, whether it's through free agency or through the draft. Tua under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 2nd and 7. Going to toss this to Tyreek Hill, running left side, room to run, and going to be brought down for a gain of 6. Oh, if Patrick Paul could have gotten out there more. If Patrick Paul could have gotten upfield and hit that block, it's there. That's a beautiful play design. They tossed it to the right, but because Hill is doing the end around towards the left, he's the one who catches the toss. That's just a good play design. Come on, 3rd and 1. Tua shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Need that 20-yard line. Don't need to snap the ball if you don't want to. 5 seconds on the game clock. 3 receiving options to the left now, and they're gonna let this game clock wind down. So a 3rd and 1 when we get back from commercial break to begin the 2nd quarter. And end of the 1st quarter will bring us when we come back from end of the 2nd quarter, end of the 1st quarter, when we come back from this commercial break, it'll be 3rd and 1 at the 21-yard line. that play design with Tyreek, man, that is. Oh, that was such a that could have been 6 if we just had one more block. Had one more block with Patrick Paul, that's probably 6. And even then, like Tyreek probably could have used his speed more there, or used his speed more. Like Tyreek could have hit that edge if it was a different defender there. That's so close. Like man. But again, end of the first. Let's see. Around the league, tie game between the Falcons and Vikings at 7. Tie game between the Saints and Giants at 0, but the Saints have a first and goal. Tie game between the Panthers and Eagles at 0. Browns up 7-3. Buccaneers up 14-0. And Titans are up 3-0. All right. Again, like so far, the offense moving the ball well. We just need to convert this 3rd and 1. We need to convert this. Like this drive's been going well. Cap off the drive. Get in the end zone on 3rd and 1. You should be able to get this. With the talent this team has, they should be able to get this. All right, coming back from the commercial break, second quarter gonna be underway. And it's a 3rd and 1 from the 21. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side, bunched up. Tua to throw. Has time. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Tyreek. It was there. But the defense made a better play on that ball. 4th and 1 coming up. What do you do, Miami? What do you do? It's there. Yeah, that's just an even better play by that safety. Yeah, it's there. I can't be mad about it. It's there. All right, they're sending out Jason Sanders. Give Miami a 6-point lead early on in the second quarter. 39-yard try from the left hash. The kick is up, and it is good. All right, we get points. We get points. I don't love it, but we get points. And we had straight back to a commercial break. I would have much preferred to cap that drive off in the end zone, but I'll take it. I will take it. All right, now for the defense. You have a 6-point lead. With how well the offense is playing, being able to score on the drives like that, even if it is a field goal, being able to score consistently is good. You have the defense is playing with a lead, which is the big thing. Can they make a play to turn things around? Not turn things around, but can they? What can they do? What can this defense do? And main thing is I want to see them get pressure and I want to see them get home more. They hit Rodgers like once or twice on that previous drive. Holland did it on the play that was ended up being a DPI. And then we did on the second down play, the 2nd and 3 play. But for the most part, Rodgers has been upright today. And that's now, no. You do not, you need to be able to get pressure on Aaron Rodgers. You need to be able to just get home. This Jets offensive line, for as weak as it is, you with how this Jets offensive line is, if you're going to get pressure, you know it's either going to be a quick sack or it's going to force a hold in. If you're able to like beat them consistently, they're gonna end up making some kind of mistake. But the question is like, when will that come? Yeah, again, we just need to get home. One sack, and I can instantly get the entire defensive line going, and we can force Rodgers to have a long day afterwards. But we'll see. All right, back from commercial break. 14:53 to play in this first half. Miami just extended their lead from 3 to 6. As we await to see what this defense has in store. Sanders sends this one down as the kickoff is out the back of the end zone, down in the end zone for a touchback. Either way, the Jets will begin this drive from the 30. Time to see what this defense can do. Come on. One play, all we need. Just need one play. Rodgers under center. Two backs behind him. Going to drop back, looking to throw with time. Now, with time, by the time's expiring, stepping left, buying more time. Finally, throwing it left side, and that is caught by Garrett Wilson for a gain of 11. That's where you need to be able to get pressure in. You cannot let Rodgers dance around in the pocket like that. Just no. You need to be able to get better pressure in than that. And I know it's rough with like half of our front seven being injured, but still. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 1st and 10 from the 41. Going to hand this off left side for Braylon Allen. He gets met by a quintuple of Dolphins for only a gain of a yard. Jordan Brooks, Anthony Walker, Benito Jones, Zach Zeeler. Again, just a whole group of them to bring him down. And yeah, Armstead is... I mean, I feel bad for Armstead, but I think this is just his body telling him it's time. Not sure how much longer we'll have with him. I mean, that's why you draft Patrick Paul, because you know you're gonna need a replacement for Armstead soon. Rodgers in shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. 2nd and 9, ball in the 42. Play clock winding down. Get the snap off in time. Rodgers to throw. Gonna pass to left side of Braylon Allen, who bobbles it and falls harmlessly to the ground, incomplete. Kendall Fuller nearly able to make a play on that ball. Instead, it's 3rd and 9. Yeah, he just bobbles it. God. That could have been a play. That could have been a play. 3rd and 9. Rodgers in shotgun. The tight end in the backfield to his left. 3 receivers to the right. And going to be a flag on the play pre-snap, and this will push the Jets back. A false start, setting up a 3rd and 14 now. All right, Allen Lazard gets called for the false start. We will take it. We will take it. The 3rd and 14. Ball on the, 37-ish yard line? Rodgers in shotgun. back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well, making adjustments at the line. Play clock winding down. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And they get the snap off in time. Rodgers to throw. Quick pass over the middle is caught by Tyler Conklin, but brought down shy of the first down marker. But it's still a gain of about 10. So it gives the Jets a chance to make a decision here. It's 4th and 4. Ball in no man's land. It seems like they're going to keep the offense on the field. The thing with Rodgers is he is really good at getting people to jump. So just don't jump. Rodgers is really good at getting people to jump. Don't jump, if anything. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Play clock winding down. Just don't jump. Just don't jump. He's going to snap the ball. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Pass over the middle. Caught by Garrett Wilson. First down and a whole lot more. Inside the 30 to 20. Down at the 16. All right, that's not great. I mean, that ball just placed well. They're targeting the middle of the field a bit. Yeah, that ball is just placed well. And it was good release by Garrett Wilson as well off the line. As we have 12:24 to... Oh, Chop's down. Oh, Chop's slow to get up. Can be looked at by the medical staff. We don't need more edge rushers getting hurt. All right, bring us to a commercial break. God. We don't need more edge rushers getting hurt. All right, hopefully everything's okay. All right. Commercial break, injury timeout, but that sucks. Can't keep edge rushers healthy, I guess. Man. All right. And hopefully everything's okay with Chop. It's commercial break. We'll see. Man, the Chop was having such a productive season. And goes down like that. Come on. It sucks. Alright, and hopefully everything's okay with Chop. That's just it sucks seeing someone it sucks seeing someone go down like that. Yeah, we'll see. Still a commercial break. This has been it's been an alright first half. Just the defense, man. You cannot stand their ground. Like if you make the stop there on that 4th down, then the entire game is different. And like Ramsey, like if you're gonna press Garrett Wilson, get a hand on him in some way. I mean, do it again. That was a great release. It was a great release by Wilson there on that 4th down. Come on, try and knock him back a bit and throw off the timer because Campbell was coming free up the middle. Like Campbell was nearly there. You knock Wilson off his route a bit. Ball on the 17. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the right side. And Rodgers going to hand this off left side for Isaiah Davis. Good blocking, room to run. Touchdown, New York. Oh, okay. We have ourselves a game. Jets are an extra point away from taking a 1-point lead. That's not great. That's the first time the Jets have scored a touchdown in Miami since 2021. That's oh man. Okay. First touchdown to Miami since 2021. All right, the extra point is up and good. Jets have a 1-point lead with 11:56 to play. Uh, it's just tough. It's just a tough drive to give up. And part of it is like you left the middle of the field too open on 3rd and 14 and on 4th and 4. Like you I understand wanting to get pressure, but you need to make sure the middle of the field is not open. Force a tougher throw than just something quick over the middle. But again, the offense has been playing well today. So just need to score. But yeah, I mean that touchdown run was good blocking. Good blocking, found a hole. Yeah, it's a tough one to give up. All right, so the extra point. Kickoff about to be underway. Miami will have their next drive, beginning from. This gonna be returnable. Beginning from the 2, and has some decent and going to work his way to about the 29. That's a D Eskridge on the return. Some scuffling going on post play. But yeah, I mean it's whatever. Just need the offense. Just need the offense to step up a bit. It is crazy how many good running backs are in the league. Like the Jets have 3 solid ones. Miami has 3 solid ones. The Bills have like 4 good running backs. Ball on the 29. Tua in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. 1st and 10. Big time drive. Tua to throw. Quick pass right side is caught by Julian Hill. Makes one man miss. And fighting forward for a gain of about 15 on the play. That's another Miami Dolphins first down. Keeping the drive alive. All right. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Stay ahead of the sticks. I do like those quick out routes. 1st and 10. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. Fullback to his right, going to toss this left side. Has some decent enough block in, but only going to get a yard, in part because... man, Patrick Paul. Like, he needs to be quicker. If he's a little bit quicker on getting outside, like there's so many more plays that can be made. But it's Achane on the carry for a gain of 1. Like, I really like Patrick Paul. He's been great in the pass blocking. It just needs to be more agile if he wants to be like a full-time tackle. Especially a left tackle. Tua shotgun, back behind him. Fullback to his right. 2nd and 9. Tua gonna fake a toss, look to throw. Quick pass right side, caught by Tyreek. Room to run. Going to get past midfield and out of bounds. They're saying a yard shy of the first, a gain of 8. And it will be 3rd and 1? Right? Yeah, Miami does not have a lot of 20-plus yard touchdowns this year. Especially compared to last year. But that's because teams are playing Miami very differently than they played Miami last year. No, they gave Tyreek the first down. 1st and 10. Tua under center, back behind him. Play action, look to throw. Pass right side is caught by, I believe that's Tyreek. Caught by Tyreek down to the 25. A beautifully placed ball by Tua. Picking up a good chunk there and just putting that pressure on the Jets defense. Like, that is placed perfectly. Or maybe not perfect. It's placed greatly, we'll say that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if he leads him a bit more, that's a bigger play, but it works, it works. Tua under center, back and fullback behind him, going to toss this left side, gonna cut up field and then go and gain about 5 on the play for Devon Achane. But Achane picks up 5, and we're in field goal range. You would love to see them capitalize here on this drive and get in the end zone. Drew Lock is currently 2 for 11. I'm seeing what. All right, they gave Achane a gain of 6 on that play. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. And going to play action, look to throw. Rolling left, buy in time. Has room to run, going to keep it himself and sliding down for a gain of 3. All right. So the 3rd and 1. If we would have got better block, if Julian Hill blocks that corner, yeah, if he blocks that corner, that's a first down pickup for Tua on the ground. Oh, it was Hassan Reddick on the tackle. Okay. And so 3rd and 1. I gotta get this. Tua going to hand this off up the middle, and Achane's going to get nothing. Hassan Reddick, unblocked, gets in the backfield and blows up the play. Like, how is no one blocking the edge? Oh, because Jonnu missed him. That's how. Come on, Jonnu. Alright, so it said a loss of 1 on the play. So it's 4th and 2. 7:40 to play. I believe the offense is staying on the field. Yes, they are. 10 seconds on the play clock. Tua in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers to the left as well. Going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Tua pass caught. First down and more for Jalen Waddle down to the 11. Simple drag route. Gets Jalen Waddle the ball. And they pick up a much needed 4th down. First and goal. Did I get my yard markers wrong? No. They might be saying ball at the 10 then if it's 1st and goal, but it looks like he's down at the 11. Okay. Should be 1st and 10 from the 11, not 1st and goal from the 10. Yeah, they go. 1st and 10. All right. Same ball in the 12. Tua shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Gonna look to throw. Gonna pass over the middle, and that's gonna fall incomplete. Achane gets rocked. Try that halfback angle screen again, and the Jets read it like a book. I like the play call, but again, that play works. When that play typically works, but again, the Jets just saw it coming. That can't be the only screenplay you run. Like, eventually you have to do just a typical halfback screen, because then they were expected over the middle, so you have them beat on the outside. And you can't only run that screenplay. So Miami's gonna call a timeout. Why is Miami calling timeout there? What? Okay, whatever. The Texas screen works because they're expecting the ball to go outside, but it actually goes inside. So as their momentum is taking them outside, you have the throw coming back inside with the blockers then coming as well. Eventually, you need to run that play where you actually do go outside. Because if they see that same play design, or they see that same like beginning stages of that play, they're gonna catch on and be like, okay, we have to go inside. Well, then you catch them on the outside, you can get the blocking easier that way. So eventually, you need to just run a typical halfback screen. If you then want to work back towards that Texas screen. As Achane's going into the medical tent, which, that sucks to see. He took a big hit on that one. Tua shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 10. Going to hand this off to Jalen right side. And going to have decent enough blocking to pick up about 5, but there's a flag on the play. This might be illegal formation. Can't be having that. Yep, illegal formation. Called on Patrick Paul. Man, this drive. Boy, saying he wasn't on ball? Yeah. Alright, so 2nd and 15. Tua shotgun. Back to his. No, gonna motion it back out wide to the left. So 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Ball on the 17. Tua to throw. Has time, pass over the middle, caught by Jalen Waddle and gets down to the 6. So a gain of about 11 on the play. I like that Waddle is getting more involved. Yeah, gain of 11. All right. So it's a 3rd and 4, right outside the 5-yard line. You just need the 1-yard line. Gets you the first down. Just get down to the 1. You don't need it all on this play. 3rd and 4, Tua shotgun back behind him. 3 receivers to the left. And going to look to throw. Stepping up, pass left side, caught by Jalen Wright, and going to break 1 tackle, but be brought down at the line of scrimmage. Oh, what's that execute? Like, I feel like that play would have worked if the execution was better, but there was just nothing. I feel like Tua threw it late. I feel like just the block. It's supposed to be a bubble screen, but just nothing. All right, 4th and 4 from the 5. What's Miami gonna do here? All right, sending out Jason Sanders to give Miami a 2-point lead. 24-yard try from the left hash. Kick is up, and it is good. Miami retakes the lead with 4:56 to play in the first half. All right. Not a great drive, but it's something. It's something, all right. It brings us to a commercial break. All right. Commercial break. I will quickly be right back. All right, we back. So that commercial break. Miami just took a 2-point lead, and now going to need their defense to step up. The Jets get ball to begin the second half. We have about 5 minutes left in the first half. Would love to extend this lead. Would just straight up love to extend this lead before half. But we're gonna need a defense to step up in order to do that. But we'll see. Just coming back from commercial break. Miami about to send this one down. Come on, defense. Just one stop. One stop and give the offense a shot to make this a 2-possession game. Just need one shot. Kickoff underway. Going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Jets will begin the drive from the 30. All right. Come on, defense. Just one stop. Need one stop. Rodgers under center. Back behind him, gonna play action, look to throw. Has time. Pass left side to a wide open receiver is dropped. Incomplete. Would have been a gain of about 15, 17-ish, but luckily it falls through the hands and incomplete. And they missed a hold on Zealer. And Rodgers got tripped up by his own lineman after that play. Jeez. Okay, 2nd and 10. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Don't give up too much here. Rodgers handoff up the middle and going to be stonewalled for no gain with flags flying. Push them back. There was a clear hold there against the Jets, trying to make sure Jordan Brooks does not make the tackle, but he did anyway. Push them back. Push them back. That was a beautiful run stuff. But yeah, it's going to be holding against the Jets. Push them back. Holding on the Jets. 10-yard penalty, 2nd and 20 coming up. Hey, called on Olu Fashanu. Pretty sure that's the rookie. And he's the one who got away with a hold against Zealer on the first down play. All right, so 2nd and 20. 4.5 to play in this first half. Rodgers alone in shotgun. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming, trying to escape to his left, but unable to. Sacked back inside the 10 with flags flying. Emmanuel Agba on the sack. That might be another hold-in. Either way, you decline it. No matter what this penalty is on the Jets, you decline it. It's holding on Miami? God fuck. Like, we finally got home. We finally got the pressure we needed. It would have been a 3rd and 30 plus. I'm sorry, how is that defensive holding? How is that defensive holding? The O-lineman got his arm stuck in Zealer, who was trying to bull rush. That ain't on Zealer. What? Come on. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 1st and 10 from the 25. Rodgers to throw. Pass right side. Wide open. Devontae Adams. And room to run and get inside the plus 40. I fucking hate the refs. That's such a bullshit defensive hold-in. The O-lineman was trying to block Zealer, who would then, did this swim move. But the O-lineman never moved his arm out. How is that on Zealer? And then it sets up that play. We finally had the play we needed for this defensive line, and it gets called back to the bullshit. Ball on the plus 41, Rodgers under center, going to toss this left side for Braylon Allen, and has good blocking to pick up about 6, maybe 7 on the play. Are you kidding me? That was the play. That 2nd and 20 play was the play. And then the entire game gets flipped because of a bad call. So 2nd and 3, 2:45 to play in the first half. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right. 3 receivers to the right as well. Ball on the plus 34. Rodgers quick pass right side to Davante Adams is caught and going to make one man miss and get a first down and more down to the 26. Man. Nope, nah, there's a flag on the play. What's the flag? Offsides on Miami will be declined. Alright. This has been... The offense is doing fine. I mean, you wish you had that extra point, but that's on the special teams, not the offense. And then there's the defense, just bad calls against them. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. 1st and 10 from the 27. Rodgers going to hand this off right side. That goes nowhere. Gains about a yard on a play, but for the most part, not really a lot going for Isaiah Davis. As that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Miami up by 2. 2 minutes to play, a 2nd and 9 coming up. Again, like the defense would have made the stop they needed to make. Instead, the bad holding call against Zealer. All right. Commercial break for the 2-minute warning. This game has been a massive clusterfuck. Ugh. All right. Just hold them to a field goal. Jets get ball to begin the second half, which is why we need a lead because the defense is not playing up to par today. Defense is just not playing up to par. All right. All right. So commercial break. Not a great game so far. Or because of the defense, not able to make, just having bad penalty. They've had 2 drives that they made stops on, basically, and then both of them got called back to the penalties. Both of which were dumb penalties against Miami. It's just... But at the end of the day, you have to finish your drives as well. And the offense has gotten so close on every drive, and you won't be able to finish one of them. You need to be able to get drives in the end zone if you get down to what Miami has the past 2 drives. All right, back from commercial break. 2 minutes to play in this first half. Come on, defense, make a play. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 2nd and 9. 3 receiving options to the left. Ball on the 26. Play action, looking to throw, rolling left. Buying time. Pass to Davante Adams is caught and brought down for a gain of about 4. 3, maybe 4 inside the 25. Ruling it a gain of 3, so it's 3rd and 6. And Miami will call their second timeout. Trying to get the ball back before the half. 1:48 to play, we head to another commercial break. if you get ball back before the end of the half, only down by 1, you better make sure you get in. You better make sure you don't go 3 and out. That's a big thing. You cannot go 3 and out on your following drive. No commercial break. 3rd and 6. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. A minute 48 to play. 3rd and 6. And flags are flying pre-snap. The question is, did Chop get back before the lineman move? Nope. In neutral zone infraction on Miami. It'd be a 3rd and 1 calling in on Chop Robinson. It's a bad penalty to take. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. Now it's 3rd and 1. You probably won't get the ball back before the end of the half. Unless you make this stop here, but unlikely. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 3rd and 1. And the flag's flying pre-snap again. And this is going to be false start on the Jets, so it cancels out the neutral zone infraction. So back to a 3rd and 6. All right. So yeah, now you're back to the chance of we can make the stop here on 3rd and 6. Is not, can't give up too much. They might go for it on 4th if it's close enough, but I doubt it's so close to the end of the half. So 3rd and 6. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Miami, send in pressure. Rodgers to throw. Pass right side, wide open. Davante Adams, 1st down. How are you leaving Davante Adams wide open like that? Because Kohu thought they were going to... Because Kohu forgot to switch. Or he thought he and Ramsey were going to switch. God. 1st and 10. Minute 44 to play. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receiving options to the left as well. Going to just hand this off up the middle, and that gets inside the 10 to the 9 for Braylon Allen. A minute 40 to play. And there is a clock stoppage for, I believe, a Miami timeout. Yep. Miami calls their final timeout. This defense today, man, it's just unable to make stops. Part of it is like just bad penalties. Part of it is just bad communication, bad plays, unable to get any kind of pressure on Rodgers and just allowing him to make easy throws. All right, 2nd and 5, minute 40 to play. Rodgers in shotgun and back to each side. Ball on a 9. Rodgers going to hand this off up the middle for Braylon Allen. He's going to get about 2, maybe 3 on the play. And clock continues to tick. A minute and a half to go. Make the stop. I mean, you make the stand here, you give your offense like 30-ish seconds, 40 seconds, 35 seconds to get something here, but can't be banking on it. 3rd and 3, Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. And there's movement up front again. Going to be false start on the Jets. 3rd and 8 coming up. least that's what one line judge said. What? Yeah, false start on the Jets. All right, so a 3rd and 8. Make the stand. Just have to make the stand. A 1-point lead entering the half. A 1-point deficit entering the half is pretty much nothing, especially because it's only 1 point because we missed an extra point. So 59 seconds left in the half. You make the stand here. You can't call it timeout. So you won't really have any time for the offense. But if you're able to make a play and force a turnover, then obviously you have that chance. But we'll see. Basically a 3rd and 9. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. But you got defense. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Rolling right. Buying time. Breaks one sack. Throw in end zone. And it's going to be there we go. Gonna be an illegal contact. Illegal touch-in on Isaiah Davis. I was like, that ref had his hat off. That means someone went out of bounds. Gonna be illegal touch-in on Isaiah Davis. His knee was out of bounds as he caught the ball, but it might have been incomplete anyway. Still scary that he was that open. That his left knee was out of bounds when he caught that ball. So this should be against the Jets. And if this is illegal touch-in, he went out of bounds there before the end zone. And that's when the ref threw the hat. Then he was out of bounds when he caught it as well. Saying no illegal contact. Okay, no, okay. They're saying illegal touching. Illegal touching on the Jets. That's gonna give Miami some time. That's gonna give Miami's offense some time before the end of the half. The Jets send out their field goal unit to try and take a 1-point lead. That's gonna give Miami's offense some time. Gonna give them about 50 seconds, 48 seconds. We'll give them enough time to try something, but obviously you can't go 3 and out. All right, so a 30-yard kick from the right hash. What you got? Block it. Somehow block it. 30-yard kick from the right hash. Give the Jets a 1-point lead with 50 seconds to play in the half. Kick is up, and it is good. If only we had that extra point. If only we had that extra point. It would be looking a lot better. All right. Brings us to a commercial break. All right. We'll see. The offense has time. They have a shot. Field goal range for Sanders is you can hit from 52, 53. So you get to about the 40. You're in field goal range, so like inside the 40 you're looking for. The question is just can you get there in like 30 seconds so you can still to the point where you can still spike the ball. And in theory, Miami can. They have the speed, they have the weapons to do it. It's just do they have the play call? I've heard that, and the Jets should 100% draft quarterback. Even though I like Adrian Martinez, who's on their practice squad. No, he's a third string with Jordan Travis on like the practice squad and all that. Although I do like both of them, it would make a lot of sense for the Jets to draft quarterback because Rodgers is not the future, and currently they don't have a clear future. So I do expect him to draft quarterback. I also don't expect Rodgers to be back. Yeah, like I don't expect Rodgers to be back. With how poor this season has gone and the fact that they're getting a whole new coaching staff and a whole new front office, I do not expect Rodgers to be back. Because this new front office and coaching staff can't tie themselves to Rodgers for a season because it's gonna ruin everything that they would want to build. Like I do not expect Rodgers to be back. I think this is his last year in New York. He should retire after the year, but he's not gonna. He should though, but I don't think he's going to. All right, back from commercial break. 49 seconds left on the clock. In this first half, Miami's going to return this beginning from the 7 and going to work his way to the 30 for Malik Washington. 42 seconds left. I expect viewers to go too high for the Jets. I could see a Carson Beck or a Garrett Nussmeier. But I can also see the Jets do something dumb and draft like and just completely reach on a guy for no reason in like the third, fourth round. So like we'll see. I do not think the Jets are gonna go QB in the first 2 rounds. If they could go Aller. Ooh, D Eskridge is down after that kickoff, after the return. Sucks. I can see them going Drew Aller. I mean, they're the same team who drafted Christian Hackenberg and Bryce Petty. Bryce Petty is in Penn State, but they're the same. Like New York has a weird like for Penn State quarterbacks, especially in recent years. So I could see it. Sean Clifford was Green Bay, but yeah, I'm sure I wouldn't be shocked if the Jets had interest in Sean Clifford, but no, he was drafted by the Packers. The Jets are gonna have a very weird offseason because again they have talent, they have the pieces. It's just like what is this new front office and what is this new coaching staff gonna bring? It's all gonna depend on who the new coach is. As much as it should be an offensive mind, I don't think it's going to be. Because if you bring in an offensive minded head coach, you instantly risk the division instantly between him and Rodgers if Rodgers stays. Uh, I'm very curious on what the Steelers do in the offseason when it comes to Justin Fields and Russell Wilson. I think it's a very realistic possibility. They're able to keep both on relatively team-friendly deals. The question is, do they want to keep both? Because Fields looked good earlier in the season, Russ is looking good now. Like, what's your mindset? Do they give Russ a shorter term deal to see like how much more see how much more tap play he has in him, and then do you sign Fields to a longer deal because he's probably more so likely your future in Pittsburgh? That's another situation where I'm like, I'm not sure how they're gonna play it. No matter, but I'm confident that no matter how they're gonna play it, it's gonna be in a way that gets the Steelers at least 9 wins. Yeah, like Russ is finding new life in Pittsburgh, so that's why it's like you probably do want to extend Russ. But then what do you do with Justin Fields? As he's been playing well for you as well. He played well earlier in the season. Russ does have that injury. Does have some of those injury scares that kept him out earlier in the season. I think ideally, if the Steelers can, they're gonna want to keep both on relatively team friendly deals. You probably pay Fields more just because he'll have more years under the contract. But you probably want to keep both and then go from there. We'll see. Back from the commercial break. Miami has 40 seconds to get in the field goal range. Tua in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Pass right side, caught by Jalen Waddle. Makes one man miss, room to run, getting about 10 on the play, not getting out of bounds. Clock ticking. 30 seconds left. Gotta hurry it up. Tua shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. 25 seconds. Need about 20 more yards. Tua to throw. Pass right side, caught by Tyreek, and getting out of bounds after a gain of 6. I have no idea what Miami's plan is for backup. Ideally, I would like them to draft a guy and also bring someone in. Like, just try to. I would like Drew. I would like to bring in Drew Lock to see what he can do during the training camp and the preseason, and then I would like to draft a guy that McDaniel is a lot more confident in with his system. Rodgers' 2008 year wasn't great either, but that was also his first year as a starter, so you can't blame that too much on him. Tua to throw on 2nd and 4. Pass left side, caught by Jalen Waddle. Gets in the field goal range. Hurry up and spike it. Hurry up and spike it. 11 seconds. 10, 9. Hurry, spike it. Spike it. Spike it. And they spike it with 6 seconds left at the 39-yard line. They got into field goal range, but it's going to be a long kick for Jason Sanders. I'm like, yeah, Rodgers' 2008 year was pretty bad. But again, first year starting, so you can't blame him fully for it. Rodgers also had a bad, I want to say 2018. Whatever year Mike McCarthy got fired. I believe it was 2018. Like, Rodgers had a few bad years, but at the end of the day, it's Rodgers. He can have more good years than bad. It's definitely his worst year in the fact that he's been such more of like his play is not warranted the amount of like locker room concerns he's brought and distractions. Jets called their first time out right before the Jason Sanders kick. All right, this is gonna be a long one for Sanders. His career long is about 52. Oh no, but it's gonna be more so. It's gonna be what, 55 yarder? It's a long kick either way. Yeah. Rodgers' off-field distractions is an issue. It's a 57-yard kick. The ball is centered perfectly. Come on, Sanders. To give Miami a lead before the half. Kick is up. Has the accuracy. Does he have the leg? He does. Drills it from 57. Jason Sanders gives Miami a 2-point lead right before the half. An absolute beautiful drive. And that kick was good from like 60. There we go. Beautiful. They have 2 seconds left before the half. So Miami's going to have the lead entering the half. The question is just what happens coming out of the half as Jets get ball to begin the second half. But that's a big time kick for Sanders. Holy. What a kick. Man. All right. That's a beaut. All right. Kickoff underway. And going to be a return from about 7 yards deep in the end zone. The Jets, you have a good return man, so we'll see. He gets to the 22. That's halftime, baby. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, there's a flag on the play as well. Either way, yeah, it's going to be Jets ball at the half. It's holding on the Jets. Just, yeah, decline. Send us to halftime. Send us to halftime. All right. I love that we have a lead entering the half. That was a fantastic minute drive. I would not be opposed to get safety help. It depends. What round do you have that happen in? Because ideally, I would much prefer to get interior offensive line in the first round. And then in the second round, either go defensive tackle or improve the offensive line still. The good thing is Miami has like Miami's gonna have 2 third-round picks. Browns missed their kick. Damn. Miami's gonna have at least two third-round picks because of what happened. Because of Christian Wilkins getting injured, that they're gonna lose that one. It would probably be like a 4th or 5th. But they're gonna have at least 2 third-round picks due to the compensatory system, which is nice. So the question is, like, ideally, the 3rd round is where Miami can go more like skilled guys, like safety, or I actually don't know what his draft stock is at currently, but I would love to get a power back in the 3rd round with like a Cam Scatterboo. My thing is with a 3rd round quarterback is like if Miami's gonna draft a quarterback late in the 3rd, I would much rather just draft it early in the 4th, because Miami has a few 4th round picks. Let me see. What is exactly our pick situation? Nussmeier? Yeah, because the thing with Nussmeier is he'll be available for a bid. Okay, so Miami's gonna have 1 first, 1 second, 2 thirds, a 4th, 2 fifths, and then 3 sevenths. So yeah, I could see the Jets going more so Carson Beck. Miami, yeah, I mean, it depends where it depends where those compensatory picks are at. Because what's the current draft scores for you guys? Because like I'm keeping my eye on power back for the 3rd round. I would love it if the Jets get Tannehill. Like I would straight up love it. Yeah, but it's not even on these rankings. Okay, the power back I mentioned in Miami again, the Arizona State back Cam Scatterboo. He's been playing well this season in college. He's not even on ESPN's rankings. That's a great sign. I'm pretty sure it was announced that Trevor Etienne is transferring, so he's not going to be available to pick. Yeah, I've heard good stuff from him. Because the thing is with Miami's power back situation is we had a power back. During the preseason, during the offseason, we had a power back in Chris Brooks. We wanted to keep Chris Brooks. But the Packers claimed him off waivers. If the Jets get linebacker 1st round, I legit might laugh. Not to say it won't be a bad pick, but they have much bigger needs than linebacker, especially with Hassan Reddick coming back and playing decently well. But he probably won't be in New York next year. I guess the idea is like CJ Mosley might be done, so you'll want to replace him. But yeah, ESPN is behind on this ranking sheet, are they? And like I'm gonna when the NFL season ends, I'm gonna like truly dive into a lot more of the draft stuff. But all I'm saying right now is more so just like from the outside looking in. Because like I watch college football, but not like to a massive extent. I mostly just have like a bunch of games on in the background on Saturday. So like when the season ends, I'll be diving a lot more into college stuff and have a better like understanding of stuff. I'll watch more tape and everything. The defense has made plays. It's just some of the massive plays they've made were brought back were canceled out due to bad penalties against them. If what's the current draft order? Because there was definitely a team currently at the top of the order that I could see the Jets trading up with. like Jacksonville, if Jacksonville keeps the first overall pick, that's going to be a massive haul they're going to get out of that. Because unless they draft Travis Hunter, they're not going to draft anyone with that pick. Which they very rightfully so could draft Travis Hunter with that pick. Right? So that obviously that's not the question, but they could get a haul for that. Then it's the Raiders and Giants at 2 and 3 currently, and both of them are going to draft quarterback. And both of them are places that Shadur Sanders wants to go to, so it doesn't really matter. One of them is going to be Shadur Sanders, or one of them is going to be Cam Ward at 2 or 3. So if the Jets really want either Shadur or Cam Ward, they're going to need to trade up for that first overall pick. And this is where the discussions surrounding the fact that Deion Sanders might be willing to coach in New York. Because if that's the case, then they're 100% going to trade up for that first overall pick. But we truly don't fully know what the plan is for Deion right now. And that's definitely causing some hesitation. Because okay, if Dallas is going to hire Deion, because Mike McCarthy's gone after this year, most likely due to the fact that his contract ended, and they hired Deion. Well, Dallas, who currently sits at 13, might trade up into the top 5 and try and get Travis Hunter. But that's going to be a massive haul of picks because everyone knows that the Cowboys are going to want Travis Hunter. And that's the thing. When it is obvious who your team wants to draft, the price for you to get to that pick goes up exponentially. Compared to a team like, let's say the Titans want to trade up. No one knows who the Titans are going to want to draft. So, I mean, most likely not. Honestly, the Titans could go quarterback as well. Or like a team like Cincy. Cincy is a better example. A team like Cincy, who they have their quarterback in the future. They have their receiving room in the future relatively right now. We'll see what happens with T. Higgins and Jamar Chase in the offseason. And their defense is really the weak point. So you might know who the Bengals want to draft, but if they trade up, it's a mystery. And thus the price for them to trade up isn't as high as the Cowboys or the Jets. So that's where the draft becomes interesting when it comes to trade ups and everything. Because Jacksonville is in full control of that first overall pick. If they get a call from the Jets and the Jets are like, hey, we want to trade up, what's your offer? The Jaguars could be like, yeah, give us 2 first round picks. Give us your first this year, your first next year, your second next year, and your fourth this year. Just a random example. But then a team like the Saints call them up and they'll be like, give us your first this year, give us your second this year, and your fifth next year. And then it's a completely different deal. But it's because they know that the Jets are going to want to get an absolute star player. Whereas the Saints, they might get that same star player, but it's the Saints. Their development isn't as good as what the Jets could be. Because the Jets have more talent. So that's where it's going to become like a what's the situation type of thing. I do like the ooh, I'm seeing this mock draft here from the Tankathon site. I love the idea of Ashton Genty in Cincinnati. I absolutely love that idea. Because Cincy has been missing a running back this season. Like Joe Mixon left for Houston, and their team has not been the same. Like they need a running back. I really like that idea. Isaiah Bond to Pittsburgh would be interesting. Yeah, we still at halftime. Yeah, Malachi Starks expected to go first round. Yeah, CH. I wouldn't want Miami to draft a safety first round. That's the thing. But it's at the same time, who knows what Chris Greer Chris Greer does not like to draft. Greer does not like to draft interior offensive line in the first round. And that has been a massive detriment to this team. Oh, but it seems like the best guards are more so second round guys. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I mean, if we can get a top tier guard in the second round, I'll look more into all of that when the season ends, and I start looking at the players more. Because right now it's all just like very rough discussions. Because who knows how Miami's going to end the year? If there's a chance that they just win out and their draft stock isn't the greatest, which wouldn't be great, but it's whatever. We're at halftime. Vikings up by 4. They're 14-10 coming out of the half there. Saints up 7-3. Eagles up 14-10 against Carolina. I knew that game was going to be a sneakily good one. Steelers up 13-7. Tampa up 14-10. That Tennessee Jacksonville game, it is 3-0 right now. God, I knew the game was going to be bad, but come on, how has no one scored in that game yet? Besides the field goal, obviously, but the pitcher was open and drive. Yeah, that was open and drive. Since then, it's been nothing. Just punts and interceptions and turnover rundowns. Mac Jones is not playing well today. And I was expecting him to be playing better than how he is so far. No, Mac Jones is a story. Yep, still at halftime. Should be exiting halftime here shortly. Here we go. Coming out of halftime, start of the third quarter, underway soon. The Jets will get ball to begin this second half. Miami up by 2. Just need one stop. One forced punt by this defense. All that's needed. There has been no punts today so far. Just need to force one, and the entire game is different. Whoever forces that first punt is going to be in such a good spot. All right, Jason Sanders about to send this one down. Just drilled an absolute banger of a field goal. Kickoff underway, going to be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets will begin the drive from the 30. All right. Come on, defense. Rodgers under center, back behind him. Going to begin this half with a handoff up the middle for Braylon Allen, who's going to gain about 2 on the play. Jordan Brooks there on the tackle, alongside like Javon Holland, Anthony Walker, and a bunch of other Dolphins. Only a gain of 2. Good start to the half. Yeah, third down conversions have not been a good thing today for either side. Combined 1 for 7 on third down. All right, 2nd and 8. Rodgers and shotgun, a back to each side. Going 2 play action, looking to throw. Rolling right by in time. The launch one deep. Right side has a man wide open. Garrett Wilson out of bounds to the 25. How is Garrett Wilson that wide open? How? It's one. Oh, I can't see that angle. Hold on. Did he get that second foot? There's one. I can't see the. Come on. Did he get that second foot? Ramsey was on the ground. One. Oh, it's close. I think he got it though. Ball on the 26. Rodgers to throw left side to Devontae Adams is caught and going to spin his way to the 21-yard line and gain of 5. I like the no challenge. I actually won the gain of 6. Say he got to the 20. I like the no challenge. It's tight. It was too close. I couldn't see a proper angle that said either way. Yeah, but at the same time, like, the defense just isn't making plays either. There's one thing to like have a play be called back. It's how do you respond afterwards, and they just haven't. Handoff in 2nd and 4 for Isaiah Davis is going to be a gain of about 2. Set up a 3rd and 2. Because like you can be held, like you can it's all about how you respond to any given play. Like for example, we had that sack on 2nd and 20, but it was called a defensive holding. But then you can't then go back. You then can't go to the very next play and give up 30 plus 40 plus yards. You can't. So it's one thing that the penalties are there. First off, Miami has a lot less penalties than the Jets today. But second off, like you still need to be able to make plays afterwards. 3rd and 2, Rodgers to throw. Miami sends pressure. Pass over the middle is dropped by Holland. Oh my, it's there. No flag on the play. The Jets want one. Are you kidding me, Holland? Oh, it's through the hands. It's there. Good job by Jordan Brooks. Oh, come on, Javon. That was it. That was the play. That was the play. All right, offense staying on the field. Just do not jump. Just don't jump. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right, 3 receivers to each side. Don't jump. Don't jump. 3 seconds to get the snap off. Rodgers to throw. Has plenty of time. Pass left side to a wide open receiver is caught as Isaiah Davis and down to the 4. That's why Javon Holland needs to make those plays. Oh, Holland. Like, this is a contract year for you, man. You have to make that play. Because again, you make that play, the entire game is different. Because now they have ball inside the 5 instead it would have been our ball. Who knows where? Because you could have returned that with ease. Rodgers alone in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Going to look to throw, rolling right. Pass Devontae Adams caught, touchdown New York. That is a terrible way to start that half. Terrible. But you have to be able to make the plays. And you get gift wrapped an interception and you drop it. And Holland is normally a pretty sure hand safety. Like, you have to make that play. All right, the extra point is up and good. Jets have a 5-point lead. Still no punts today. Oh, there's a flag. Flag on the PAT. Come on, Holland. Extra point is good. Offsides on Miami. And it'll be enforced after the kick. Where did the defense go? Leading up to that game last week, the defense was playing so well. And then all of a sudden they get their asses handed to them by Green Bay, and now they just don't show up for the Jet for this. Like, come on. Like, you need the defense to show up. You need the defense to show up as well. Like, we'll see. We'll see what the offense can do. Yeah, the offense has been playing well themselves today, so. But this game should not be a shootout. This should not be a shootout. But here we are. The defense needs to make plays when they can. We'll see. We will see. Still that commercial break, not missing anything. Just tough. Alright, that's a tough opening drive. Tough opening drive for the half for the defense. First passing touchdown scored to Miami since 2019. They're. Come on. All right, Jets send this one down. It will be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins will begin this drive from the 30. Now down by 5 and needing the drive. But that right there, because of that opening drive, like that's why you needed that field goal before the half. So the fact you got it puts you in a good spot, but you need to be able to then just respond here. Like I can't trust the defense today. It's weird. The defense was playing so well in between the Bills game and the Packers game, and now all of a sudden they're just not showing up. Tua shotgun back behind him, going to look to throw, pass over the middle, caught by Jalen Waddle for a gain of about 14, and a first down for Miami. A quick decision there, love to see it. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Just keep it moving. We only need a gain of 15. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. Two receiving option, shifting up back to his right. Going to toss this right side for Achane. Room to run, good blocking, plenty of space. One man to go, but brought down out of bounds. Flags flying. This might be a hold-in on Miami. Might also be a force collar. That was a great play though for Achane. I swear, if this is an offensive hold-in on top of anything. It's these kind of mistakes where you can't be having holding calls that are potentially unnecessary. It might hopefully is offsetting penalties. We can't afford a hold in here to bring us back. And it won't bring us back because we got a big chunk of yards on that, and it'll probably be on a receiver, so it doesn't act the same. The refs are discussing this. Fouls by both teams. Holding on Miami and a horse collar tackle personal foul on the Jets. Penalties will offset replay first down. That's where you can't have the hold. Because you get that horse collar and you're in beautiful field position. They called a hold on Ingold. Yeah. Yeah. I don't love the call, but I'm also biased in that fact. So 1st and 10 from the 45, Tua shotgun back behind him. Going to look to throw, quick pass left side is caught by Achane, makes one man miss. Gonna gain the edge and pick up about 6 on the play up past midfield. There's Achane speed. That could have been a disastrous of a play there, but Achane uses his speed, picking up a good chunk of yards, setting up a much better second down play. The Giants defense has just recorded its 2nd interception of the season. Their first since week 1. Are you kidding me? 2nd and 4. Tua shotgun back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw once again. Pressure coming. Escaping to his left. Pass over the middle is incomplete. Looking for Durham Smythe. Good coverage on the play. A 3rd and 4 coming up. Don't love the play call. Don't love that play call. Now it's 3rd and 4. And you need to get this. You need to convert on 3rd down today. Tua shotgun back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. Need that plus 45-yard line. Tua to throw. Has time. Pass right side. Caught by Odell. And he's just surrounded. No one even. Gonna be a gain of about a yard. What is that play call, man? Come on. Ugh. We're not keeping the offense on the field? Our defense hasn't done anything today. Why are we punting this? At least try and get them to jump off sides. Alright, the punt comes off clean. I do not like this decision, but whatever. And going to be a touchback. Can't even down them deep. Are you fucking kidding me? Try and get them to jump off sides. If anything. And then take the delay of games. You can pin them deep. What is that decision? Because Miami's gotten teams to jump off sides this season before. Try it again. If you succeed, you get the first. If you don't, you have a better spot to punt from. And with how no-show the defense has been today, like going forward would have been a better decision. Like I don't understand that decision making at all. Punting from your own side of the field is not a good idea. And we were within 5 yards of the first, so at least try and get them to jump and go from there. Instead, you. Well, now it's time for the defense. Need to make a play. We're down by 5. Can't go down by much more. We'll see. But again, we were gonna need a defense to step up eventually today. But I would much prefer it be in a case where we have a lead and thus can go from there and have the defense play better or play a little more freely. I don't know. I know there's still a lot of game left, but it's frustrating because it's just frustrating because this team should be playing so much better. Rodgers, a play action, looking to throw, rolling right, wide open, but too far outside, incomplete. Got lucky there. Looking for Tyler Conklin. Ugh. I mean, come on. If the defense can make a stand, then I'll eat the words from that. No, it's talking during the commercial break. If they can make a stand. If they can't, who knows? Rodgers looking to throw on 2nd and 10. Quick pass left side to Isaiah Davis is caught and brought down for a gain of about 3 by Kendall Fuller. So a 3rd and 7 coming up. What you got, defense? 3rd and 8. Okay, even better. 3rd and 8. Make the stand. The Jets are 1 for 5 on 3rd down today. Make the stand. They're too backed up to where they probably won't go for it either. Just make the stand. Rodgers and shotgun, back to his left. 2 receivers to each side. Needing that 30-yard line. Play clock winding down. Rodgers to throw. Pressure coming. Has time. Pass over the middle. Is caught. 1st down New York. Gain of about 10, maybe 11 for Isaiah Davis. Why are we leaving the middle of the field so open? Well, like the Panthers have been playing well. I mentioned it during predictions, and I was shocked that was a 12-point spread. And it's being shown. But need to make that stand there. Rodgers under center, back behind him, 1st and 10. Going to hand this off right side for Isaiah Davis. He's going to fight forward for about 6 on the play. And I swear if we lose. All right, 2nd and 5, 7 minutes to play in the 3rd. A 2nd and 5 coming up. Rodgers under center, back behind him, looking to throw. Pressure coming, has time, pass right side, and incomplete. Looking for a deep shot, one-on-one between Wilson and Ramsey, but Ramsey makes a great play there to force it incomplete and nearly pick that ball off. I don't know why Rodgers was looking for that. Like, boy, if Ramsey nearly did it, maybe had an incredible interception there. Like, incredible would have been. So a 3rd and 5. Rodgers and shotgun, back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Actually saying 3rd and 4. How'd they move up a yard? Rodgers to throw. Quick pass left side is going to... I think they're ruling it. Caught by Garrett Wilson along the sideline, enough for a 1st down. Dive and grab by Garrett Wilson. Yeah, he got his feet in. Did the ball move? But if it did, it wasn't enough. Rodgers to throw right side. They're gonna call the play dead. Miami challenging it? Or is it being booth reviewed? What's going on there? No, yeah, he has. That's a clean catch. The question is just did the ball move, and it didn't. Wait, that's not a good angle. I don't think the ball moved. I think he had possession. Yeah, first and 10 from the 45. Rodgers and shotgun back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Gonna send a tight end in motion as Rodgers gonna toss this left side for Braylon Allen. Flag on the play. Gonna be a gain of about 2. We'll see what the penalty is. And his offsides on Miami. So a first and 5 coming up. Calling it on Quentin Bell. Ugh. Damn, Sam Darnold with a big touchdown there. Rodgers under center, back behind him, 3 receiving options to the right, first and 5 from about midfield, and going to play action, look to throw. Rodgers with plenty of time, gonna step to his right, still plenty of time, throw in right side, incomplete, looking for Devontae Adams, Kendall Fuller in coverage through the hands of Adams. Luckily there, but can we get pressure, please? Like, how is no one getting home? Oh, is he? Justin Jefferson broke, like he was on a touchdown drought the past few weeks. He broke it today with 2 so far. Yeah, he's playing well. I'm not surprised though. Like that Falcons defense, like the Falcons is just a weird team this year. Very, very hit or miss. Second and 5, Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Going a quick pass right side to Devontae Adams on a bubble screen and breaking tackles, room to run and out of bounds. We have 4 guys in the vicinity. 3 of them are jogging to Devontae Adams. Why are 3 of our players jogging in the middle of a play? Like, they're just. Like, come on. Oh, and Anthony Walker is down. Being looked at by medical staff. Another injury to his defense. 34 points already for Jefferson? Damn. Yeah, he's having a much needed big time game today. The defense just did not show up today. We'll see. Just need one stand from the defense, and there's still time to make it. We're gonna probably have to force a turnover for it to happen. All right, we'll see though. We'll see. I legit don't get this defense though. And it's like part of me is not. I don't know. It's just weird. Yeah, I mean Devontae's already having a solid game, so if he can just be silent the rest of tonight, the rest of today, I'll be fine with it. If we can just get, like, thing is, the biggest issue with his defense so far isn't necessarily like Devontae Adams or the receivers or anything. It's the fact that we can't get pressure. We're giving Rodgers too much time to throw. And I don't get why that's the case because the Jets' offensive line isn't anything to write home about. It's just weird. It's it's a tough spot. Hold him to a field goal. Keep it a one-score game. Rodgers under center, back behind him. 3 receiving options, 2 to the left. 1st and 10 from the 33. Rodgers going to toss this left side for Braylon Allen. Has good blocking. Going to get about 4, maybe 5 on the play. Inside the 30 to about the 28-29. Officially ruling it a gain of 5. Gotta hold him to a field goal. Keep it a one-score game. That's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing. You have to keep it a one-score game. Second and 5. Rodgers in shotgun. A back to his right, tight end to his left. Going to hand this off up the middle for Isaiah Davis, and he's pushing that pile. Gonna be close. We'll see what the spot says. And I think they're gonna give him exactly the 5 yards needed for the first down at the 23-yard line. Yeah, got the first. Oh, man. All right, 1st and 10. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his right. Going to look to throw. Has time. Pass right side. Caught by Allen Lazard for a first down and more. Down to the 9. But there's a flag down on the play. This might be illegal shift or illegal formation. Or it could just be offsides on Miami again because we love now lining up on sides. It is illegal motion on the Jets. Push them back. Push them back. Call an Allen Lazard. Yeah, he was going upfield before the ball was snapped. All right, 1st and 15 now. One play defense. All you gotta do is force one turnover today. And give this offense a shot to retake the lead. Or keep it a one-score game. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the left as well. Going to look to throw. Screen play left side for Isaiah Davis. Good blocking. And going to pick up those 5 yards right back. Falcons tied it up. Nice. I'm pretty sure I picked Minnesota to win that game. But it is a much better game than I thought it was going to be. I thought for sure that Vikings defense was going to cause some trouble. I'm doing pretty solid with predictions right now. Only one that's kind of iffy is Jacksonville and this one. All right, so a 2nd and 10. Rodgers under center, back behind him, going to toss this left side for Braylon Allen. Good blocking, gonna pick up about 5 on the play once again. Like with how Kirk Cousins played against the Chargers last week, I thought for sure that the Vikings defense was gonna cause similar trouble, but I guess not. I don't know. It's been a very weird season for kickers. So there's that side of it. 3rd and 5. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 minutes to play. Rodgers making adjustments at the line. 3 receivers to the left. Play clock winding down. They get the snap up. Oh, they're going to call a timeout, actually. Okay. Didn't like what he was seeing. Couldn't get Miami to jump either. The Jets call their first timeout. It's like first my like, I'm a big spring football guy as well. Like I love watching the XFL and the UFL this past year. I do also call the UFL games when that rolls around. And like Jake Bates, him having the season he's been having, I love it. I wish he was perfect still, but I do love that he's playing really well and are arguably one of the best kickers in the league this year. Also, Aiden O'Connell got carted off the field. The Raiders are such a weird spot. All right, third and four. How did they gain an extra yard? Third and 4. Rodgers and shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. Rodgers to throw. Miami sending 3. Rodgers rolling right. Buying time. Still with time. Going to step to his right. Still buying time. Eventually brought down. Finally at the 23-yard line by Jordan Brooks. Miami gets their first sack of the game. A massive coverage sack because we just could not contain Rodgers there for some reason. But the defense makes the play. They're going to keep this a one-possession game for the time being. Now it's just down to the offense. Needing a score. And yeah, there's nothing going there for Rodgers. But I don't like the fact that he was able to make people miss like crazy. And Andrews Carlson for the field goal try to make it an 8-point game. 40-yard kick is up, and it is good. 8-point game with a minute to play in the third quarter. Time to see what this Dolphins offense can do. Haven't scored a touchdown since the opening drive. There was also a touchdown that didn't result in 7 because they missed the extra point. We'll see. We're heading to a commercial break. We will see. Yeah, you have 23-15. It's not great. But the offense has a chance to potentially tie the game. Just need to get in the end zone again. Just need to get in the end zone. They haven't scored a touchdown since the opening drive. Second half hasn't been the greatest for this offense, but it's been all right, I guess. We'll see. There's still a minute left in the third, so there's 16 minutes left in the game. So Miami has the time. They just need to finish a drive properly. They just need to finish the drive properly. There's no need to really like change up how the offense is playing. Like still keep it balanced as it is going well for the most part. But the main thing is you just need to be able to make the easy plays. And part of making easy plays is just simply not getting penalized. Because on that previous drive, they had a big time run with Devon Achane, but it was neutralized due to a holding penalty and a horse collar. So it was an offset in penalties, and we just couldn't capitalize off of it. That would have been a massive play for this offense and probably give us the lead. Instead, now we're down by 8. Like you need to be able to just make the simple plays, and they've struggled with it a bit today. Kickoff underway, going to be a squib kick and return beginning from the goal line from Malik Washington. And he's going to work his way. Breaking tackles, room to run. Has the blocking down to about the 40, but flags are flying. I saw a Dolphin play without his helmet on, so we'll see what these penalties are. But that's a big time return from Malik Washington, and that would set up the offense really well, assuming these penalties do not push us back any. Oh, okay, we'll see what these fact. There is one back near the 20. There's one near the 39, 38-ish, or 36, somewhere around there. So we'll see. But yeah, so far, not fully liking what I'm seeing. In theory. Fouls by both teams. Holding on Miami is one of them. And illegal hands to the face is the other. That one's on New York. So penalties offset. And we have ball on the returns, like from where the return ended, I believe. So it ends up being a fantastic return for Malik Washington. So I'll take it. But you have to capitalize. You can have a great return, but if you can't then end up doing something with it, it's not going to matter. We'll see. All right, 54 seconds to play in the quarter. First and 10 for Miami. Ball on the 27. Going to look to throw for Tua. Pass right side is an incomplete miscommunication. So something not going well. Great. Yeah, that's great. But was Tua expecting an outbreaker, I guess? Yeah, he was expecting that route to be broke outside. It was broke inside. All right. So second and 10. Tua shotgun. Going to look to throw once again. Shovel pass is incomplete. Look, trying to set up a tight end screen to Jonnu Smith. But he wasn't ready for the ball. This is going disastrously. Third and 10. I mean, we've just been doing nothing this half. I mean, it's there. Like, the screenplay is there for Jonnu. He just needs to catch it. Tua looking to throw in third and 10. Pass left side is incomplete. Looking for Tyreek Hill. He couldn't hang on through the contact. So Miami goes 3 and out on a gotta have it touchdown drive. I don't like that decision. I don't like that throw. I would have much preferred you hit Jonnu on a deeper corner, but he's going against a safety. He should be able to get that ball. All right, so Miami gonna punt this one down. Comes off clean. The good punt gonna be returned beginning from the 18 and brought down instantly by Saran Neal. So the Jets will begin this drive back up inside their 20 with 34 seconds to go in the quarter. But now this defense is really in a pickle. And really need to make a play. Because we can't afford to give up more points. All right. We'll see. What can the defense do? You gotta make a play. Gotta be able to make a play. Rodgers and shotgun going to hand this off up the middle for Isaiah Davis and break in tackles and fighting his way for about 6 on the play. That's not great. It's the fact that they still had a chance this season, but they just look checked out, especially the defense. They just look checked out. All right, that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. 15 minutes to play. Miami down by 8. And they're going to need something here. They need to find a way to force a punt, which they haven't done today. It's just, this game is terrible. Like, this was, man. I don't. If anyone should be fired, it should be Chris Greer. McDaniel's going to be safe to at least the halfway point of next year. We just need a different philosophy in the front office. It's going to be interesting, obviously, for Miami. We'll see. 'Cause there's still 15 minutes left, still time left, but they're gonna need they're gonna need the defense to make a play and force a punt or turnover or something that's not ending up in points. And then they're gonna need their offense to finally step up in this half. Man, we just can't give up a long drive. That's the thing. But the defense can just look so checked out. Like, this was a much must win. Rodgers in shotgun back to his left, 3 receiving options to the right, 2nd and 4, going to look to throw. Quick pass left side caught by Braylon Allen and going to be stopped shy of the first down marker. A gain of 1. Kendall Fuller making a play. It's 3rd and 2. This is it. It's a 3rd and 2. This is your moment. Make a play. Get the stop. You get the stop here. Give the offense a chance. But you have to make this stop. We can't afford to give. We need to get the ball back soon. And with an 8-point deficit at the most. Rodgers in shotgun back to his right. 2 receivers to each side. 3rd and 2. Going to look to throw. Miami getting in pressure, and Rodgers is sacked back at the 15. There's this defense finally getting home properly. It's Chop Robinson on the sack, and the Dolphins defense makes a play and gives their offense a shot. They sent the house, and it was worth it. Holy. Dak Zeeler's probably gonna get the full credit for that, but Robinson was there as well. Big time play for this defense. They needed something like that today. Finally forcing a punt. It's 4th and 11, and here we go. Morstead's punt comes off clean, and it's a good one. Actually, it's a high one, if anything. Gonna be bouncing at about the 48 and out of bounds to the 40. It was high, but wasn't far. So 1st and 10 for this Dolphins offense. 13:23 to play. And you need a touchdown. There's a Jet banged up and be looked at by the medical staff on the field, so we'll head to an injury timeout commercial break probably. Come on. Have to capitalize. You're in good starting field position. The defense finally made a play and is ready to play hot. You have to make a play. The offense has to do their job now. Get in the end zone and make a decision from there. You don't have to go for 2 right away. I would like it. I would like the idea of going for 2 and potentially, tying this game up. But at least get in the end zone and give the defense a shot to get you the ball back to then take the lead. You absolutely cannot settle for a field goal. You cannot settle for a field goal. You need a touchdown drive. Need a touchdown drive. That was a big time play for this defense, especially to start the quarter. Like, build off of it. We're still at commercial break. We'll wait and see. What can this offense do? All right. Time for this offense. First and 10 for this offense. Back from commercial break. Here we go. Tua in shotgun, a back to each side. First and 10 from the 40. Okay, you need 60 yards, nothing less. Tua play action looking to throw. Pressure coming quick and a dump it off left side to Jalen right, and it is dropped, probably for the best. Ball's incomplete, trying to set up a screenplay that was going absolutely nowhere. There's a second and 10 coming up. I like the idea, but the execution just was not there. Again, it was a good thing that Jalen Wright dropped that ball. Otherwise, it would have been a loss of yards. So second and 10, Tua in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. In the motion, one of them left to right. And Tua going to look to throw. Quick pass, left side, incomplete, looking for Jalen Waddle. Pass was behind. Can't do anything today. God. It's there. You throw it in stride, it's at least like 7-8 yards. And it sets up a much better third down. Can we run the ball also, please? Like, that's 5 straight pass plays. All of them incomplete. Obviously, we need a pass here to get a more manageable fourth down, but Tua shotgun back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left, going to look to throw once again. Has time. Pass over the middle and is caught for a first down. Tyreek Hill. Pass midfield. down to about the 43-yard line. There we go. Finally. Big time play. Tyreek Hill going up and sky high in that ball. And yet down to about the 43-42. Sam Darnold has 5 touchdown passes today. Jeez. All right, so 6 straight pass plays. Can we run the ball a bit here? To a shotgun, a back to each side, and they're going to call a timeout as they weren't going to get the playoff in time. Hate wasting the timeout there, but it's whatever. Hate wasting that timeout, but it's whatever. Eagles only up by 6. Damn. Hey, Jaguars up by 4 with a minute to play. May actually be getting that game correct. All right. 12 and a half to play in the game. Miami with ball at the plus 42. 42 yards, nothing less. You gotta have it here. Tua in shotgun, a back to his right, as well as one to his left. Going to look to throw, dump it off left side, caught by, I believe that's Jalen Wright for about 8 on the play. No, it's Jeff Wilson on the reception. Okay, he's getting some action today. Yeah, Jeff Wilson for a gain of 7 on first down. Going to be a 2nd and 3. And you need a touchdown drive. Tua shotgun, a back to each side. 2nd and 3 from the 35-yard line. And going to hand this off up the middle for Jeff Wilson. And that's a gain of about 5 up to the 30. Enough for a Miami first down. Has Jeff Wilson been the secret to this game? I don't know. But hey, back-to-back plays, he does well for us. I'll take it. Jonnu has been silent today, and I don't like it. Tua going to look to throw on 1st and 10. Pass left side, looking for Malik Washington. Incomplete. Flags flying. Give me that DPI. Ball inside the 10. DPI on the Jets. Calling in on DJ Reed once again. I don't love that throw, but I will take the DPI for sure. Capitalize. Finish this drive in the end zone. Please. You only have 2 timeouts left, so you damn have to. Tua shotgun back behind him. Ball on the 8. Going to toss this right side for Devon Achane. Absolutely 0 blocking. He loses about 4. It might have been. I think it was also the case where Tua saw the blitz in safety and just threw it. But still. But also, that's a terrible play to run right afterwards. You can't be losing yards there. Like, up the gut. Come on. Like, that's way too consistent of a thing. Where you have a big time play or something goes your way, and then you instantly negate it and give momentum back. So 2nd and goal, Tua in shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. Going to quick pass right, screenplay for Waddle, good blocking, the 5, bulldozing down to the 1, cut outside, please, you would be in. Down to the 1-yard line, 3rd and goal, you could Waddle, cut outside next time. You would be in. I love that play call. I haven't run that once today. The cut outside, man, come on. Third and goal from the 1. Tua in shotgun, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Handoff up the middle. Absolutely fucking nowhere. Loses 3 on the play. Are you shitting me? What happened to the fullback dive? What happened to the fullback dive? Is that just off the play sheet? Mike, that's off the play sheet. Call a fucking fullback dive next time. Because it has worked for us. If you don't want to call a fullback dive with Ingold, call it with Jeff Wilson. Come on. 4th and goal, offense staying on the field, need 4 yards, Tua shotgun, back to his right, 2 receivers to each side. Pressure coming, Tua to throw, pass left side, caught, touchdown Miami, Tyreek Hill, baby. Let's go. 2-point game. Fuck yes. It's a 2-point game with 9 minutes to play. Tyreek Hill. There we go. Go for 2. Go for 2. Offense staying on the field. Going for 2 and try and tie this game at 23. They got a 2-point try last week. Can you get one this week? They have not begun on 2-point conversions this season, though. Tua shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. 2 receiving options to the left. Tua to throw. Pass left side quick. It's caught by Waddle, and he's in. Conversion attempt successful. We have a tied game with 9 minutes to go. Jalen Waddle. Incredible grab, incredible throw. Tied game, 9 minutes to play. And that ball crosses the plane. Whew. It was close, but it definitely did. There we go. 9 minutes to play. Tie game. Just like that, the entire game is different. That was the drive. They needed that. The offense needed that. Just to get back into it, get the feeling right. They needed that touchdown drive. Now the defense had a great showing last time out, forcing a 3 and out. What can they do this time out? What can they do now? Come on. This is it. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go, baby. Oh, should the Carolina just take the lead? Yo, if the Panthers win. Oh no, but it was Bryce Young making an incredible play to keep the drive alive. God damn, Bryce. I don't know what it is, but Bryce Young, since coming back, has been something else. He's looking like that first overall pick again. And the Jaguars beat Tennessee, so I did end up getting that prediction correct. It was not a good game by any means, but the Jaguars won 10-6. Buccaneers up 21-10, Steelers up 27-7, Saints up 14-3, Eagles up 22-16, Vikings up 35-21. We are back from commercial break. As Miami sends this one down, the kickoff is going to be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets will begin the drive from the 30. Here we go, baby. Come on, defense. The defense has to be feeling good, right? Like, they're in a good spot. Defense got to be feeling good a bit here. I have to imagine they're feeling good. Especially they got that sack to end the last drive, forced a 3 and out. You show that you can stop them. Do it again. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 30. Rodgers, handoff up the middle for Braylon Allen, going to fight his way for about 6. Not great start to the drive. Or at least for Miami's defense. The Jets will take that. All right, come on, defense. Rodgers and shotgun, a back to each side. 2nd and 4. Rodgers going to hand this off once again, trying to work that right side and going nowhere. A loss of 1 on the play for Braylon Allen. A big 3rd down coming up. Force another 3 and out. With how the offense just had a drive, you got to be feeling good. That's a great run stuff there by this defense. We can probably expect a pass on this play. It's a 3rd and 4. I'm expecting some kind of play action, some kind of pass of some sort. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 4. Rodgers to throw. Has time. Pass to the right side is incomplete. Too far outside for the outstretched hand of Isaiah Davis. That is a back-to-back 3 and outs for this Dolphins defense. And with 7:44 to play, they have a chance to take the lead for the first time since halftime. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. It's a 4th and 4. Watch for a fake. Thomas Moore said to punt this one down. The punt comes off clean. It's a good punt, going to be returnable, beginning from about the 13. Malik Washington going to get past the 20 to about the 22-yard line. Good starting field position, considering everything. 7.5 to play. We need to be able to get the ground game going on this drive. We need to. We need to be able to get the ground game going on this drive. I want this drive to last a long time. This needs to be a long, sustained drive that can win the game, no matter the outcome of it. But this needs to be a good drive. You can handle this drive in a few different ways. You can do the long sustained route that kills 7.5 off the clock and gives you the game winning kick. Or you can see that the Jets are currently kind of like dazed and confused and it's just like, what happened? We had this 8-point lead and all of a sudden we're potentially going to be down, and you capitalize off of that and hit them again with a big play to keep them on their heels and be like, what's going on? What happened all of a sudden? Like, in the span of half a quarter, we went from up by 8 to down by whatever it will be down by, or whatever, and then you keep that up and then allow them to make mistakes because they're overthinking shit now. You can handle it in 2 different ways. I would prefer the long sustained drive, but you capitalize big here, and you really, really put the pressure on New York. Pretty nice. But let's see, the big time drive here for Miami's offense. We're back from commercial break. Need something here. Need a drive here. 7.5 to play. Tua in shotgun. 4 receiving options to the right. In motion, one of them to the left. Tua to throw. Quick pass right side. Caught by Tyreek. Going to be a gain of about... Quick pass caught by Tyreek. Going to be a gain of about 9 on the play. Good shit. Just keep it up. Keep it up. And the clock continues to run. So you play that into account as well. Second and 1. Tua under center. Back behind him. And there's going to be... Okay, they're going to call the play dead. Flags pre-snap. But that was a botch. A botch exchange on the snap. Ball start of Miami. In that case, that's actually a good penalty. We'll take that. We'll take the 2nd and 6 after, again, a botched exchange. Seemed like that Tua expected the snap. Brewer didn't snap it until a second late. And thus the false start happened, and also a botched exchange. But we'll take it. But now, you have to kind of go against it. You need to get those yards back and then some. So a 2nd and 6, 6:58 to play. Tua in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. An motion Waddle from left to right. Tua to throw. Pressure coming. Pass right side. Caught by Waddle and going to get 6, maybe 7 on the play. Enough for a Miami first down. And now there's flags flying post play. I swear. It's roughing the passer on New York. Tack on 15. Tack on 15 to that. Winning Williams called for roughing the passer. Good shit. So a total gain of 22 on that play thanks to the roughing the passer. And yeah, he hit late. Here we go. Clock continues to run. Tua shotgun, back behind him. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to hand this off up the middle for Devon Achane. He's going to get past midfield and still pushing a pile forward for a gain of about 3 on the play, up to the plus 49. We take that. And then keep the clock running. That's the big thing. Holy shit, the Panthers have a lead. The Panthers might just win. Tua to throw in 2nd and 7. Quick pass right side is caught, but no blocking for what was a halfback angle screen. Going to pick up about 2, maybe 3 on the play, but there is a flag. And this might be brought back due to offensive holding. Yep, holding on Miami is the call. So it'll be a 2nd and 17. Weirdly enough, I'm fine with it. Because this gives you more plays you can run. Wait, how did the Panthers not... They said Xavier Legette was down at the 1. They said he was down. And then they turn over on downs. Are you kidding me? The Eagles are going to beat the Panthers by 6. Damn. 2nd and 17. Tua in shotgun. Back behind him. 3 receivers to the left. Gonna send Waddle in motion left to right. Tua to throw. Pressure coming quick. Pass left side. Caught by Achane. And going to get about 2 on the play. Don't love that. But they had an unblocked corner from the left side. Now you need a play. 5 minutes to go. You need 15 yards or get a penalty of some sort on your side. Tua in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. 3rd and 15, looking to throw. Pass right side and incomplete. Had a man, he had Waddle, but I think he lost it in the sun. Oh, it's there. It was there. No, okay. He just didn't break at one time to a thought. Okay, that's not great. So Jake Bailey on to send this one down, trying to pin the Jets deep as the punt comes off clean for Bailey and is going to be returned beginning from about the 13 and brought down right around there as well. So the Jets get pinned inside the 15 with 4:25 to play. Oh, Waddle was there. That's a tough miss. The Eagles win. Bucks are about to win. Saints are in a tight one now against the Giants. All right, 1st and 10 for the Jets. 4:25 to play. Ball on the 13-yard line. Come on, defense. We need you again. Rodgers under center. Back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to play action. Look to throw. Rodgers with time. Going to dump it off right side. Caught. No, dropped by Isaiah Davis. Jordan Brooks with the hit to force the ball loose. He's a little shaken up afterwards, though. And so is Devontae Adams, who was not even... Oh, Devontae Adams is... What's going on with Devontae Adams? He was not the ball... He was not the receiver there. What? That's a big hit by Jordan Brooks, though. That's a hell of a play by him. And then Adams collided with Garrett Wilson and was shaken up afterwards. That's what happened. Oh, so Adams is going to be on the sideline for at least a play. So 2nd and 10. Come on, defense. Get something here. Second and 10. Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. Ball on the 13. Rodgers play action. Looking to throw. Dump off over the middle to a wide open Braylon Allen is caught and fighting forward for about 14-15 on the play because we have no one over the middle to guard. We have no one guarding over the middle for some reason. Under 4 minutes to play now. We need to guard the middle of the field. We can't leave those checkdowns wide open. And yet Adams is back. So Rodgers in shotgun. Back to his left. 3 receiving options to the right. Ball on the 28. Rodgers going a quick pass right side for Garrett Wilson. And that's going to make one man miss and gain about 3 on the play. Nearly blown up for a loss. And there's some pushing and shoving going post play. So 2nd and 7. Clock continuing to tick. 3:15 to play in the game. Kohu, if only you got that tackle there. Yeah, Garrett Wilson runs right into Jalen Ramsey, and Allen Lazard was not happy about it. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 2 receiving options to each side. Going to look to throw. Pressure coming quick. Pass right side, caught by Wilson. Stays in bounds after making a man miss, makes a second miss, and out of bounds after a gain of 6. Oh, that could have been such a better play for the defense. At least it's still third down, but oh, we had pressure instantly. Anthony Walker unblocked, but just couldn't bring Rodgers down in time. And then Kendall Fuller misses the tackle, so does Zealer on the spin. Finally forced out of bounds. 3rd and 1. Rodgers in shotgun, a back to each side. This is a big time play in this game. Play clock winding down. And the Jets are going to call their second timeout. Weren't going to get the snap off in time. This is a big time 3rd down. What might be the last play before the 2-minute warning, depending on the outcome. But we'll see. What is... Okay, I don't know what that was. We went back to showing the holding call on Miami's previous drive. So 3rd and 1. They're in Wildcat. The Jets are in Wildcat. Braylon Allen up the middle. And he's going to bulldoze his way for 2 yards. Enough for the first down. Oh, we had the people up the middle, but just couldn't bring him down in time. We had it. We had the box stacked. Benito Jones just couldn't. That's a tough one to give up. Jets don't need to call another play before the 2-minute warning. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receiving options to the left. The game clock is 1 second ahead of the play clock. Jets are going to snap this ball anyway. Rodgers to throw. Pass over the middle, caught by a wide open Davante Adams. First down into plus territory at the plus 46. All right, 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. I will quickly be right back. All right, so that commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Jets are like 5 yards shy of field goal range for Anders Carlson. So we'll see. We need a defense, man. We need the defense to step up one more time. Force a turnover, make a play, push them back. They only have 1 timeout left. The big thing is they only have 1 timeout left, so we'll see. We'll see, but this game has not been going Miami's way. Just has not been going Miami's way at all. We'll see. Back from commercial break. There's still time for the defense to make a much needed play. So we'll see. First and 10, ball in the 45. Rodgers under center, going to play action, looking to throw, rolling left, buying time, pass to a wide open receiver inside the 30. That's a first down and more. Allen Lazard, that's field goal range for the Jets. Oh my, how? Kendall Fuller tripped, that's how. Just dumb mistakes, dumb errors. A minute 20 to play. First 300-yard passing game since 2021 for Rodgers. I hate this team. Toss right side, going to be blown up for a loss of about 4. Looking for Isaiah Davis to get something going. Benito Jones breaks that play up. A loss of 5. If we can keep pushing them back, we're going to be expecting them to run the ball a bit, force them to throw, make a mistake. This is such a Miami always has one of these kinds of losses. Whereas, like, it's a game they shouldn't by no means lose based off the talent that they have, like, when healthy, especially. Like, Miami had no reason to lose this game, yet they're going to anyway. Dolphins called the second time out as Rodgers is in shotgun, back to his left. Second and 15, 3 receiving options to the left, going to look to throw. Rodgers going to be escaping to his right, buying time, and going to be sacked back at the 39 by Zach Zeeler. They're slowly exiting field goal range. We are pushing them back, which is perfect. A minute and 2 seconds to play. They are on the edge of field goal range now. They're at about the 39-yard line. Field goal range is the 40. Oh, and he had Garrett Wilson for a touchdown. 3rd and 21. Keep pushing them back if you can. Miami calls their final timeout. Keep pushing them back. Push them back a little bit more. Find a way to push them back here. Get them out of field goal range and force a potential career-long kick. Rodgers in shotgun, back to his right. 3 receivers left. Don't jump. Rodgers to throw. Quick pass left side, caught by Devontae Adams. And out of bounds, forced out of bounds, which is a good thing. So it's going to give Miami time. But that's not a play you can have there. It's a good back shoulder throw, but again, the good thing is we forced him out of bounds, so we're going to give our offense a shot. A very similar situation to what was the case before the half. We're giving our offense a chance. Anders Carlson to give the Jets a lead with under a minute to play. A 42-yard kick from the left hash. The kick is up, and it is good. Miami's offense is going to have 52 seconds to get into field goal range at the very least and force overtime. They're going to have 52 seconds. We had it was a very similar situation before halftime, and Miami succeeded in getting what they needed to get. Can the same thing happen here? Depending on the return, we'll see how many yards they need. But you're looking for that 40-yard line for Jason Sanders. And you obviously want the ball to be centered as well. So we'll see. Kickoff underway. It's going to be returnable beginning from about the goal line by Malik Washington. And he's going to work his way with good room. The 30, blocking downfield, bulldozing people. The 45 out of bounds to the 48. That is beautiful. Malik Washington, the rookie, a big time return. Puts Miami in the perfect situation. Just need about 10 yards to get field goal range. Beautiful blocking, great return, and bulldozing the kicker for the fun of it. Gets to the 45-46. 20 yards is field goal range. 15 yards is field goal range. $15 yards. Tua in shotgun. Back to his right. Two receivers to each side. 44 seconds. Tua to throw. Pass right side and is going to be incomplete. Looking for Malik Washington. Trying a one-on-one ball. Come on. 40 seconds to get... 35 seconds to get 15 yards. And give your guy a shot. Give Sanders a chance to send this game to overtime. That's all we're asking for, is to give him a chance. But obviously, if you can find someone to take a deep shot to and score a touchdown, you do it. Tua in shotgun, back to his right. Three receiving options to the left. 15 yards is all that's needed. Tua to throw, stepping left, buy in time. Throw in, caught, Tyreek, and he's going to be close. That might be field goal range. Marking him a yard shy of field goal range at the 40, but honestly, that is also field goal range because Sanders can kick long. That 57-yarder he hit right before the half, would have been good from 58 as well. So that's field goal range. We've given Sanders a chance. But can you go 40 yards instead? Make it so he doesn't have to be given a chance. Just go 40 yards in 35 seconds. Tua in shotgun, back to his left. Three receivers to the right. Everything has to be towards the sideline. Tua to throw. Launching one deep. Left side and incomplete. Pretty much a throwaway in the vicinity of Jalen Waddle. That's fine. That is fine. This game has been terrible and a complete incompetence. If anyone's going to be fired after the season, it's going to be Chris Greer, no one else. They're going to clear McDaniel is going to be safe after this season. He's not going to be fired in the offseason. He has this season as a buffer year because he just signed an extension. Tua alone in shotgun, three receivers to the right, going to look to throw. Quick pass over the middle, caught by Waddle. Hurry up and spike it. You're in field goal range. You're in plenty field goal range. Hurry up and just spike it. Oh yeah, run and play. That's fine. Tua shotgun, back to his left. Two receivers to each side. This needs to go out of bounds towards the sideline. Pass over the middle, incomplete. That's fine. Tyreek was the intended target, but incomplete. Too far inside. That's fine. Although if that's caught to Tyreek, that's probably a touchdown, but it's fine. We give Sanders a chance. We have given Sanders a chance with 12 seconds to send the game to overtime potentially. It's going to be a decently long kick for Sanders. The Jets are going to call their final timeout. It's a 52-yard try from the right hash. I don't like that it's from the right hash, but still, Sanders has hit this before. This is nothing new for him. But yeah, no, it wouldn't be a touchdown anyway. There was a safety right there. But I saw something. No. Honestly, I much prefer that incompletion over anything else. Because Tyreek probably could have taken a shot there or whatnot, but you give Sanders a chance. Come on. Come on, Sanders. 52-yard try. 52-yard try from the right hash to potentially send the game to overtime. Snap good, hold good, kick up. And it is absolutely fucking drilled. Jason Sanders, baby. Tie ball game, 7 seconds to play. We're gonna have overtime in South Beach. I don't love that this game's going to overtime, but with how this game has been played, especially the second half, I will take it for a chance to win. I will take it. God, this fucking team, I hate it. This team, I hate it. Back to back 1 minute drills executed to perfection by this Dolphins offense. Now we just need a special teams to play well here, and maybe the Jets fuck up and do something idiotic, and we end up getting like a scoop and score. We'll see. Honestly, do you give them the opportunity to return the kick? And hope that if you do, you force a fumble. Sanders is saying no. Kick is out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Jets will have 7 seconds left in the game. 7 seconds left in regulation. In a tie game. Final play before overtime. We'll see what Rodgers does here. He has pulled off miracles before. The key thing is, as the defense, you cannot get penalized. You cannot give them a free play of any sort. So the question is just, what do the Jets do here? Are they going to play for overtime? Are they going to need this ball out? Or are they going to try to make a play? Rodgers in shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right. They're going to try and make a play. Quick pass over the middle. Caught by Tyler Conklin and brought down. And that's going to bring us to overtime. We have overtime. We need... Try and get the ball. If we get ball first, I like our chances. It's an interesting one for sure. This game has been something. All right. Each team gets 2 timeouts for overtime, right? Yeah, this is a much better game than it has any right be in. As the Jets send out Thomas Morstead to do the overtime coin toss. I believe each team gets 2 timeouts for overtime. So we're gonna add those back right there. All right. Come on, win the toss. Jets call heads. Miami wins the toss. We're getting ball to begin overtime. Let's go. Come on, Tua. A touchdown ends the game. Come on, baby. Come on. A touchdown ends the game. I love that we got ball to begin. Let's do it. So, updates from around the league. Saints won 14-11. Vikings won 42-21. Eagles won 22-16. Steelers won 27-14. Jacksonville won 10-6, and the Buccaneers won 28-13. That means everything besides this game so far between the Dolphins and Jets, I have gotten right on predictions. This is the only game where we are waiting for the outcome on in that early window. And the Cardinals are up 7-0, but the Seahawks have a second and goal. All right, start of overtime coming up. 1 10-minute period, safety or touchdown first possession wins the game. If not, the next score would win. And 2 timeouts per team, no coaches challenges. So yeah, we're gonna take those off as well because no challenges are available in overtime. So bam. All right, the Jets gonna send this one down. Overtime has begun. And it will be out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Miami will begin the ball from the 30. 70 yards. 70 yards wins the game and keeps the season alive. 70 yards. Doesn't matter how you get them, but you need to get them. You do not want to give Aaron Rodgers a shot in overtime. Do a shotgun, back behind him. 2 receiving options to each side, gonna look to throw. Gonna roll to his left, buy in time, throw it away. And he throws it away smartly. Good. Nothing going there, just throw it away. Can't take a massive loss of yards in overtime. I don't love that that play went nowhere, but I'll rather that than a loss of like 10. Second and 10. Do a shotgun, back behind him. Going to look to throw, quick pass right side. Caught by Jonnu Smith for a screen. Has blocking, room downfield. And brought down at midfield. A gain of 20. First down Miami. There we go, Jonnu. Finally gets involved today. Jonnu Smith, big time play on a pass that was tipped. And then Jonnu Smith makes the rest of it a gain of about 19.5, 20. And a simple screen to Jonnu Smith. Keep it moving. Do a shotgun, back to his right. 2 receiving options to each side. 50 yards. All Miami needs. Quick screen once again to Jonnu right side. Good blocking once again. Breaking tackles once again. And down to about the 35-yard line. So once again, Jonnu Smith coming in big. First down Miami. 36 yards, we'll say. 36 yards. All Miami needs. Jonnu Smith getting involved at the end, it was perfect. Also, the Giants lost on a blocked field goal. Damn. Ball on the 36-yard line. Tua shotgun. 3 receiving options to the right. In the motion, one of them over to the left. Tua to throw. Quick pass left side. Screen for Achane. Makes one man miss. And just doesn't really have the blocking, but still going to gain about 4 on the play. 3 straight screens. Mix it up now. Second and 6. 8 minutes to play. You do not want to play a kill the clock kind of game right now. There's no funny business. Get in the end zone. 32 yards is all you need. Tua shotgun. 3 receiving options to the left. Going to look to throw. Quick pass left side. Caught by Tyreek. First down and out of bounds at the 24. 24 yards. That's all they need. 7:46 to play. Do not give the Jets the ball back. End it right here on this drive. 24 yards. All you need. All you need. First and 10, 7.5 to play. Tua in shotgun, back behind him, and there's going to be a timeout called by the Jets. Their first timeout of this overtime period with 7.5 to play. Come on. "24 yards. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Do a shotgun back behind him, looking to throw. Pass. Achane caught. First down, Miami. Down to about the 13. They had Achane run around those normally Tyreeks, and it works well. 13 yards. 13 yards. To eliminate the Jets from playoff contention, which would be the perfect nail on the coffin for this Rodgers tenure. "13 yards. Rodgers in Tua in shotgun. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be down to the 10-yard line for Achane. 10 yards. 10 yards. All you need is 2nd and 7. You need 10 yards to win the game and keep your playoff hopes alive. "6:17 to play in overtime. Tua shotgun, back to his left. 3 receivers to the right, bunched up. Tua to throw. Has time. Plenty of time. Pass. End zone, left side. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Miami. They're gonna win. Let's go, baby. Come from behind win. Let's go. Didn't give Rodgers the ball back. And that's gonna do it. Ooh. Jonnu Smith, the hero of that overtime drive. What a throw in between 4 Jets defenders, placed on the money. And the Jets have been eliminated from the playoff contention, basically. And Miami keeps their hopes alive for one more week. What a game. That fourth quarter was fantastic. An absolute beautiful fourth quarter. And now Miami has to wait for the outcome of basically the Chargers and Chiefs game tonight to see kind of what they need going forward for the playoffs, for the potential. But what a game. The fourth quarter, the entire team stepped up. Beautiful, beautiful showing. Let's go. Next week, so because again, you see the new background and everything, I probably won't be doing a lot of games here. I'm going to try to throw in some more here and there. For sure, next week, when the Dolphins play the Texans, I'll be back live. I might do Thursday Night Football or tomorrow night. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. But for now, see you all next time. What a game. I have post-game to work on. Thank you all for tuning in. Have yourselves a damn good one. And the Vikings clinch a playoff spot. Good. And the Eagles did as well. Nice. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. See you all next time. Peace.